a legacy is not over. Whatever I have to do for the legacy, that still includes my entire family, is still not over. My son is looking. My daughter's looking. My lady is looking. Everybody's looking now.
Kelvin fashion, he didn't keep his word on that. He'd rather spend that money on his side chick. Bought her a Ferrari as a push present, but that car, according to the Daily Mail, got repossessed the day after Wendy announced the divorce. You know you can't afford those type of toys, Kev.
Y'all, karma really caught up with Kevin Hunter. If having his reported $250 million lawsuit dismissed wasn't bad enough, things have only gotten worse. Word is that he's now buried in debt, and creditors are aggressively trying to track him down. The big question is, where is Kevin hiding? Meanwhile, it seems Sharina has already ended their relationship and reportedly moved back in with her mother, leaving Kevin to deal with the fallout on his own. For years, many people believed Kevin lived as if Wendy Williams would always be there to financially support him. Now that chapter appears to be completely over. With Wendy finally cutting all financial ties and moving on for good, Kevin is reportedly running out of options. The pressure keeps mounting as those demanding repayment aren't willing to wait any longer. Kevin has found himself in plenty of messy situations over the years, but this one might be his biggest yet. If the rumors are true, Wendy is probably feeling relieved that she's no longer caught up in his drama.
I don't recommend that you work with your husband because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired. In other words, I made him divorced and unemployed all in one day.
Ever since Wendy Williams was placed under a court-ordered guardianship in 2023, Kevin Hunter has repeatedly spoken about his financial struggles. He has claimed that he can no longer afford his bills or maintain a lifestyle he once enjoyed. According to Kevin, his financial situation took a dramatic turn after the payments he expected under his divorce settlement stopped. In one statement, Kevin said, "I have fallen behind on most of my bills and credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended. My life has been greatly affected since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement." However, it wasn't Wendy herself who stopped the payments. It was her court-appointed guardian who made that decision after Wendy entered the guardianship. The court ultimately ruled in Wendy's favor because the divorce agreement reportedly included a clause stating that Kevin's payments would end once Wendy was no longer hosting the Wendy Williams show. That provision became a key factor in the judge's decision, leaving Kevin without the financial support he had been receiving. As if that wasn't enough, Wendy's guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, reportedly filed another legal action seeking the return of approximately $112,000 that had previously been paid to Kevin. After repeatedly failing to restore his alimony, Kevin changed tactics and attempted to have the divorce settlement overturned, alleging that Wendy had concealed $48 million in assets during their divorce proceedings. The court rejected that claim as well. Rather than moving on, Kevin continued his legal battle by filing a $250 million lawsuit against Wendy's guardian and several court officials. Acting as Wendy's self-proclaimed next friend, he argued that the guardianship was being used to control her against her will and claimed her finances were being mismanaged. His lawsuit sought the appointment of a new guardian and requested a full forensic accounting of Wendy's estate, but those efforts also failed to produce the outcome he wanted.
Wendy Williams' husband has filed a $260 million lawsuit claiming that Wendy is being held against her will in an illegal guardianship, has caused all sorts of financial and emotional damage. Problem is, he's divorced from her and she doesn't like her much.
No, it was not a great divorce.
She didn't like him much.
And even though she's had to pay him out a whole lot of money over a lot of years, she doesn't want him a part of this. And you know this straight from the source.
Well, I know it straight from the source because before I talked to the source, meaning Wendy, it was just apparent to me. I mean, he's filing this as Kevin Hunter, her friend. I mean, when does a friend have standing to file a 200? She had no idea about this lawsuit.
Now, let's be clear. Many people don't believe Kevin Hunter's legal efforts were driven by a sudden desire to protect Wendy Williams. Critics have argued that his push for a new guardian and a forensic accounting of Wendy's finances was more about finding a way to regain access to money than looking out for her well-being. Wendy herself appeared to shut down that idea, making it clear through court filings that she did not want Kevin involved in her personal affairs or financial matters. Given their history, it's not surprising that she wanted to keep her distance. As more details surfaced, many began questioning why Kevin seemed so determined to secure another source of income. Reports and online speculation suggested that much of the wealth he had access to over the years had already been spent. Critics claimed he poured significant amounts of money into Sharina Hudson's business ventures, along with expensive cars, luxury jewelry, and an extravagant lifestyle. Whether all of those claims are accurate or not, one thing seemed obvious. Kevin appeared to have counted on Wendy's financial support continuing indefinitely. According to public reports, when those payments stopped, Kevin didn't appear to have a backup plan. Rather than scaling back his spending or finding a steady source of income, he continued fighting in court, seemingly hoping a legal victory would restore the lifestyle he once had. That strategy ultimately didn't work out in his favor. As his legal battles continued, financial problems reportedly began piling up. Court records indicate that UBS Bank pursued legal action against Kevin over an unpaid credit card balance. Reports stated that he had maintained the account for years and made regular payments until his financial situation changed. After he allegedly stopped making payments and failed to respond to notices, the bank sought a judgment for at least $20,176, along with attorney's fees and other court costs. The court eventually entered a default judgment, meaning the amount owed could continue growing with interest until it is paid. That wasn't the only financial challenge reportedly facing him. Another company, Flex Wealth, also allegedly sought repayment for loans connected to luxury vehicles. These legal actions painted a picture of mounting financial pressure from multiple directions. Kevin's real estate situation also reportedly took a hit. According to multiple reports, he eventually sold the Florida home he had been living in after struggling with the ongoing costs of homeownership, including maintenance expenses and association fees. Although the property reportedly sold for around $1 million, many observers noted that the proceeds may not have been enough to cover all of his outstanding financial obligations. At the same time, rumors about his personal life began spreading online. Several entertainment outlets reported that Sharina Hudson had moved out after Kevin's financial situation worsened, with claims that she returned to live with her mother. Those reports have fueled speculation that their relationship changed once the money problems became impossible to ignore. While neither Kevin nor Sharina has publicly confirmed every detail of those rumors, the stories quickly gained traction across social media. Then came even more speculation. Online commentators claimed that Kevin may have borrowed money from private or underground lenders to help cover mounting legal expenses, believing he would repay the loans after winning his lawsuits. Those claims have not been independently verified, but they have circulated widely online. According to the rumors, because Kevin's lawsuits failed, those alleged debts continued growing due to high interest, leaving him under even greater financial pressure. If those reports are true, the situation would be extremely serious. High-interest private loans can quickly become overwhelming, especially without a reliable source of income. Many online observers have questioned how Kevin plans to repay any outstanding debts, particularly after losing several major legal battles connected to Wendy's guardianship and financial disputes. Meanwhile, Kevin has also maintained a noticeably lower public profile. Fans have pointed out that he has removed much of his previous lifestyle content from Instagram and has been largely absent from social media. Unlike in the past, when he regularly shared updates online, he now appears to be keeping a much lower profile. That has naturally sparked even more speculation about what is happening behind the scenes. Some insiders have even claimed that bankruptcy could become one of his remaining options if his financial problems continue to grow, though no official filing has confirmed that at the time of these reports. As news of Kevin's legal setbacks and financial troubles spread, many people online argued that his current situation is simply karma catching up with him. Comment sections quickly filled with opinions from viewers who believe he is facing the consequences of past decisions. Others have taken a more cautious approach, saying that regardless of personal opinions, financial hardship is never easy to navigate. Whatever the truth may be behind every rumor, one thing is clear. Kevin Hunter's financial and legal troubles have remained a major topic of conversation, and the public continues to closely follow every new development. But what do you think about everything that's been unfolding? Do you think Kevin is simply dealing with the consequences of his past choices, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, baddies.